Which products are advertised as high quality, but in reality are actually low quality? Gaming most things. I've tried a few gaming chairs and I really just prefer a nice office chair. That's usually the way to go. Office chairs were designed to keep you comfortably sitting at your desk working 8 to 10 hours a day. A gaming chair is designed to look cool to gamers. Gaming mouse, real thing. Gaming monitor, real thing. High refresh actually helps. Gaming keyboard, needed at only the very highest levels where activation distance matters. Gaming chair, that's BS. Just get a comfy chair that you like the look of. Gaming headset, BS. Get a good pair on good headphones and any mic. Most of the audio value to gaming is done by your DAC. Yes, I should have specified gaming accessories. I didn't mean to lump hardware like mouse and monitors in there. Beats headphones were an automatic ones for me. Apple charging cables. Gaming chairs. Some dog food brands. They are good, not worth the outrageous price tag, but decent quality. Apple charging cables are literally the only cables I own that completely disintegrate its outer layer, and I have seen it with my friends too. And I own a ton of different third-party and Samsung and Apple ones too. It's only the Apple ones. Even cheap dollar store ones haven't done that. Anything military grade, there is no such standard. Just cheap marketing. IIRC, it means the opposite of how people commonly use it. Something like, it meets the minimal standards to be used by the military. And from what my military friends, I was not in the military myself, tell me, that quality is the bare minimum. If it barely functions, it passes. Military grade, yeah. Right. Run. Gamer brand chairs might be advertised as Suprema and better than regular chair products. But fuck me, are they uncomfortable. I have a friend that has gone through at least 3 high-end chairs trying to find the perfect chair. So many high-end chairs have just deteriorated under his continual use. Poor guy. Gets a lot of free chairs though. What's the difference between a gaming chair and an office chair? In my mind, they're both built to do the same thing. Gaming chairs are built to target a certain market that wants something that looks a certain way. Ergo chairs are built to actually be comfortable to use for long periods of time and last decades. The build quality on a 1K plus chair is night and day better than the plastic you'll get from your basic $200 Amazon special. The chairs are actually designed to have comfort and in some cases health in mind, whereas some cheap bucket seat style chairs will do more harm than good by not having any support in the places you should have support. The amount you can customize the chair will also be huge, everything from basic seat height and movable armrests, to how far forward the seat goes, where the lumbar support sits against your back, the angle the chair will lean back or tilt forward, and even how much pressure you need to apply for the backrest to start tilting back. Anyone who thinks the cheap plastic chairs are as good as top-rated Steelcase and Herman Miller chairs should seriously try a few high-end chairs out for themselves and see how they feel after. I'll agree not everyone will like the Aeron or Elite V2 chairs and some will genuinely like the basic bucket design more, but I'd say most people will be surprised how much better a good chair that fits you is compared to a basic cheaply made design that puts looks over function. I worked for a computer repair joint out of high school that liquidated in office buildings from time to time. My boss liked to salvage all he could into working pre-built machines to sell to people for almost all profit. We got one chair my boss slapped a $800 price tag on and it sat in the front room for weeks with no one even asking about it. I sat in it on my breaks every so often just like all us other employees, and one day just floated it. If I had $800, I'd have had the chair the day it came in. He told me to take it, so I rode my bike home and brought my mom's car back. Unfortunately, it spent the better part of a decade in a machine shop and the smell of coolant and soaked in oils ruined it. I've had cheap and not so cheap decent chairs since, but none have been so simply good. I don't even know what brand it was, as there were no branding and a tag that had been worn bare by the time I got it. I have a decent gaming chair now, feels more solid than past ones, still doesn't hold a candle to the one I picked up for free on a random comment. Trendy headphones. Beats, Reckoning, AirPods, etc. are almost always completely dogshit and use incredibly cheap speakers with a scooped EQ curve slapped on top of it to hide how god-awful the mid-range sounds. Do yourselves a favor and get quality headphones from brands like JBL, Sony, Sennheiser, Bayer Dynamics, etc.